ये है हमारा दुकान का सर्किट। सबसे पहले we have to connect 4 to -12. So we have connected. You can see here -12 is this. So cameraman focus करो this -12 and it is going to आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर at the end 4 पर, ठीक है। Then again here as we can see now we will connect -2 to 1 kilo ohm and then 1 kilo ohm to 200 ohm. So we have connected inverting terminal of our op amp to by making a junction here. We have connected to 1 kilo ohm here with 2 and then again we have connected 1 k ohm to our 200 resistance box here, potentiometer we have connected. You can see from the middle one we have connected 1 kilo ohm. Then on the bike on the first we make the terminal by two, from the 2 here, then from the 2 terminal we have connected 1 kilo ohm, then 1 kilo ohm, from 1 kilo ohm from the next part of one other point of 1 kilo ohm we have connected our potentiometer and it will go out to the output of the potentiometer here, output of the potentiometer to the center. Now now this part is done. Now this is almost done. Now we have to connect our potentiometer completely. So first we will take +1 for +1 and ground. We have to make now we have to make these two connections, +2 and ground. So I have connected +12 first, one terminal of +12. Here you can see it's written here +12. So I have connected +12 to DC power supply. Then I have connected then again here it is written +12 volts. Here it is written +12 volt. You can see switch. Where is it? Yeah, this is written. आप वो देख सकते हैं +12 plus written here. That's it. Okay. Now two terminals of potentiometer are done. One with 1 kilo ohm and second is +2. Now third one will go into ground. As you can see, here, the third terminal will go into ground. Now uh, this part of circuit and this part of circuit is done. Now 100 we need 100 kilo ohm resistor. So let me remind you once again, 100 kilo ohm resistor will be look like this: brown, black, yellow, brown, black, yellow, and 1 kilo ohm will be like this: brown, black, red. So I have connected 1 kilo ohm here as in the circuit, and 100 kilo ohm we will connect as feedback. So let's see how it's connected in the circuit. 2 to 6 we have to connect 100k to 2 to 6. So we have connected here our, as I have told earlier, I made a junction from the 2 by yellow wire. Here you can see here it's two terminal, so I have connected 2 to 6. We have made one more junction of 6. I have connected 2 to 6, 1 kilo ohm here, it's 6, and here it's also 2, it's 2. So we have connected 100 kilo ohm to 6, 2 to 6. Okay. Now almost all of the circuit is done. Only we need to connect -12 and +12 to our 4 and 7 terminal. So as you can see here, this wire, cameraman ठीक से focus कर. This is +12. This is +12. This is +12 and this is -12. ठीक. This is +12. This is +12. This is -12. So this is going to, so +12 will go into 7. As you can see here, +12 is here, and -12 will go into 4. So you can see here it's 4, it's 7. Okay, it's 7. You can observe here by this side. It's 7. It's 7, and here it's 4. Okay, so now our whole circuit is in. Now let me tell you how we have to measure the readings. It's very important. So as you can see here, we don't need any input here because we are measuring characteristics, so no input is required. So just as you can see, we have readings. First of all, first reading we have to set our input at 10 volt. Then the output we will get as inverting mode, in inverting mode, as 109. So first of all, you have to set our input to 10 volt. Where we have to set the input? Let me remind you. Our input will be just after 200 ohm here, not after here. Just before 1 kilo ohm. Again here, you will check your input here, not here. Okay. So we have to check our input here before 1 kilo ohm. So for that, I will connect uh, this one. Okay. So as you can see here, I uh, I made a junction of 2. Then I have
This is
added
1 kilo
1 kilo ohm.
resistor.
I am checking the input before 1 kilo ohm directly because it's directly from the potentiometer. Please zoom. Yes, as you can see here, my wire potentiometer is going from here to 1 kilo ohm, right? And as you can see here also, my potentiometer is going here to 1 kilo ohm. So we have to check in between potentiometer and 1 kilo ohm, in between here input. So I am checking. I'm going to check my input, potentiometer and resistor in between of these. So I have connected a wire in between of these. Connected a wire input. It will be my input. You can see it. It will. This is input. So wire will be.
This
It
will
will
be
be my
connected to multimeter.
multimeter. So it will tell my input, and I have to check my output at 6. So as you can see here, the range is now in 20 volt. Let me
Input should be in millivolts
in
range.
millivolt. So you have to set the range in millivolt. So it's 38 millivolt. So by
And we have
potentiometer,
to set it using potentiometer.
as you can see here, cameraman ठीक से focus करो. We have to move clockwise. You can see here. I'm moving clockwise, so my input is reducing, and I have to set it at 10 volt. So it's almost 10 volt. What is it? It's almost 10 volt. Okay.
Now we'll remove the input and we'll connect the output.
Now,
Where is output wire?
okay. Okay, so now we have to check our output. So my output, I will check it at 6. You can see here I made a junction from the 6 to here. So this is my 6 terminal. It's connected from the 6 here. So this is a junction 6. So I will check my output as 6. You can focus on the red wire. So this is my output. So it's in millivolt. Check in volt. So as you can see here, sometime it
Turn it
happens.
on.
You can see
Yes.
here for 10 volt,
Now it's in volts.
it's in volts. Now
So for
mine
since we have gain 10, so since we have if we have 10 millivolts input, we will get 1 volts output
1 volt output
and
as
inverted.
yes, it is for 10 millivolt input and output is minus 1.07 millivolts. Sorry, volt. It's in volt.
Hmm.
You can see the
Hmm.
range here. Volt and input we can check here at 200. Now I am again checking the input for your
Now
confirmation.
remove output
It
wire.
was our input wire. So you can see here, this is input. It's at 20 millivolt range, so it's in 10 millivolt, as you can see here. Now again I'm confirming you. You can see I'm changing the range in volt. Now again my output will be this, and you can see here at volt range it's minus 1.1 volt.
That's all.
Complete. to all of you. Sorry, it's good morning. So, and now I'm going to tell you the circuit of op-amp transfer characteristics. Okay. So first of all, we have to connect four to sorry 3 to ground. So I'm connecting 3 to ground. I've connected 3 to ground, as you can see here. It's 3 to ground. Okay. Now second, we have to connect 2 to 1 kilo ohm. So here is my 1 kilo ohm. I'm going to connect 2 to 1 kilo ohm. Here I'm connected 2 to 1 kilo ohm. You can see here it's 2 to 1 kilo ohm. Okay. Now let me connect it here because it will create problem otherwise. Yes. So 2 to 1 kilo ohm I have connected. Now potentiometer. Now the potentiometer connections. The center of the potentiometer go to 1 kilo ohm. So sorry. Yes, 1 kilo ohm. So center of the potentiometer is going to 1 kilo ohm. So then here it's 1 kilo ohm. Center of the potentiometer to 1 kilo ohm. Now for I'm considering for plus 12 volt. So for plus 12 volt, our plus 12 volt, as you can see here, plus 12 volt is going to be that wire.
Okay, to say.
So my plus 12 volt will go to plus 12 volt. Plus 12 volt will go to plus 12 the DC power supply. Plus 12 of the DC power supply. Now we have one more connection. 200 to ground. We have to connect it ground. So 200 to ground. Connected in 200 to ground. Now this part of circuit 3 to ground is done. All the connections of the potentiometer are done. Now we have to connect directly 2 to 6. So I'm going to connect 2 to 6.
Actually, this potentiometer is also internally connected. It also has internal connections
You can see
like
here
this.
the resistance which we are talking about here 4.7k. It's connected here, so don't need to connect 4.7k. Okay,
It's already connected.
connected. Okay, so now we have to make connections as I was saying 2 to 6 directly 100k. So this is 100k. You can see here identify it brown, sorry, brown, black,
Black,
yellow.
yellow.
So 100k I will connect directly to from 2 to, as you can see here, 2 to 6. So this is my 2 terminal. I've connected 1 to 2 and second will be 6. 6. So it's connected here 2 to 6. Now only one part is left. We have to give power supply to our operational amplifier. Minus 12 plus 12. Plus 12 7 minus 12 4. So first plus 12 minus.
These are plus 12 and minus 12
So as you can
terminals.
see, this is minus 12, and earlier we have connected potentiometer to plus 12, so this is plus 12. So now focus. First of all, I will connect plus 12. So plus 12, I will connect to 7. So 7 would be after just after 6. So it's after 6 here. 7. Then I will connect minus 12 to 4. So as you can see, our 4 is here. So I will connect this to 4. Now all of the parts is done. Now we have to measure input and output. So where we will measure input and output? Simply, as we can see from the circuit, we will measure output at 6 and input just after 12 ohm and between after 12 volt and before 1 kilo ohm here in between.
This should be multimeter.
This should be multimeter. Output we have to measure through multimeter. So
Just turn it on.
I'm representing output as red wire, so it will be at 6. So you can see here I'm connecting it at 6, and it will be my output here. It's our output, and I'm connecting our input at, as you can see here, I'm connecting in between of 1 kilo ohm and potentiometer. This is our potentiometer wire, this is our input wire, which will be, you can see here, this will be my input wire, which I will going to measure from multimeter.
So this means that this is input terminal, this is output.
This is output terminal.
Now we have to ground this.
Now, yes, we have to ground DC power supply as well as our multimeter. We have to make common ground of this to here. And one more ground of common. So now whole circuitry is done. We have our output and we have our input. Yes. So let's on
Now
the
just turn
circuit.
on the circuit.
Turn on the circuit and then turn on the DC power supply. Don't forget to turn on, otherwise you will be messing around here and there. What I have to do after turning on DC power supply?
Now first check let's input.
Let's check input. So my input is this. Range should be in millivolt. So you can see it's 19 millivolt. So I have to change it anti-clockwise increasing, clockwise decreasing. So I have to set at 10 volt. Since
This is actually because as the resistance increases, input voltage decreases.
yes, so as you can see, I have set at 10 millivolts. Now
This is our input. Now to check output, change the range and change the wires.
change the one. So I can,
As simple as that.
it's now minus
In volts.
in volts. Since our gain is 100 times, because we have used
10
100,
times.
no,
100k and 1k.
100k and 1k, so it's 100 times. Our gain is 100 times, so that's why we will get 10 millivolts multiplied by 100. It will be 1000 millivolt. 1000 millivolt means 1 volt, so it's 1 volt. That's why our output red is coming in 1 volt. Okay.
Similarly, we have to increase the input
Now
voltage
for,
in 10 millivolts, 20,
yes,
40, 60,
now
80.
yes, let's do it for one more reading. We have in now change the range for checking input. As you can see, we have set it earlier 10. Now again I'm changing to 20 anti-clockwise increasing, so it's 20. Now again let me check my output. It's on 6 and it's in between of 200 and 1 kilo ohm. So 6. Now I have to change the range of volt. So you can see for 20 millivolts it's 2 volt, yani 100 times. That's all. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
ये सारी वीडियोस शेयर भी होंगी।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, OLX पे जाएंगे।
10 पैसा वीडियो।
अरे इतनी मेहनत 10 पैसे, इतनी मेहनत 10 पैसे, थोड़ा सा।
100 पैसे।
Everything is getting recorded.
आजकल पैसों का जमाना गया, ऑलमोस्ट डॉलर में खेलते हैं।
1 सेंट 1 सेंट .25 सेंट्स।
तो गरिमा रखी है हमारी।
0.5 30 रुपये 0.25 सेंट 32 रुपये हो गए 32 33
300 रुपये।
300 रुपये। अच्छा पूरा पैकेज 300 रुपये का है।
A very good afternoon to all of you. So today we will do CMRR. In CMRR, what we have to do? First of all, we have to set frequency 500 hertz in our input here. As you can see here, we have to set our frequency range 1k and input at 499. It's almost 500 hertz. Okay. Then we have to make circuit. This circuit. So the process of making circuit is very easy. Do clockwise circuit formation. First of all, 3 to from 3 100k to ground. From 3 I have done. From 3 you can see here I have done 100k to ground. Okay, so from 3 100k to ground. Second step 3 from 3 we have 1k resistor. From 3 you can see I have 1k resistor here. From 3 I have 1k resistor here. Okay, then I have made a junction here. One more time, you can see here closely. From 3 I have made a junction here of 1k resistor. You can see here. And on this junction is this junction which I'm talking about is this junction. Okay, so from 3 1k is going to this junction. From the same junction 1k will going to 2. So from the same junction you can see here I have 1k resistor going to 2. Okay, now uh, I have to give input to here at the 1k. So I have to give input. I have given my input. You can see where
This is our input here.
no, this is for measuring. This is our input wire. You can see here this is our positive input wire, which I can show them clearly. This is our input wire. This is ground, so I have grounded. You can see it white. This is ground, so I have grounded this wire. Grounded this wire here, grounded, and this is our positive input. It's, you can see here it's coming from, show all the things. It's input wire coming from, it's input wire coming from frequency generator. So frequency generator input is going to here at the junction in between of these two resistors. As you can see here in the circuit also, our frequency generator is going to in between of these two resistors. So it is going to into the junction of in between of these two resistor in between of. Okay, and then for measuring input I have added, you can see here it's very easy to add one more wire for measuring the input voltage. So I have added one more wire for measuring. I will take account later. So for one more wire measuring, then clockwise formation in 1k 100k resistor 2 to 6, then 100k resistor 2 to 6. You can see here this is my 100k resistor from 2 to 6. Then again plus 12 to 7 minus 12 to 4. So this is my positive red wire plus 12, this is minus 12, and this is common ground. So plus 12 to I have added to, this is my plus 12 wire 7, it is going in 7. This is my minus 12 wire, it is going in 4. You can see here these two wires closely, plus 12 minus 12 7. And this is my one wire, black wire, which is coming from ground, so it's grounded here. Don't forget to comment the ground here. It's ground. You can see the wire, show the wire completely. This is my
It's understood.
okay. So now how we have to take readings? First of all, here we have added output wire to the 6. We have to take output to the 6 terminal. You can see here it's my 6 terminal output. Input will be in between of the 1k resistor and output will be at 6. So first of all we have to take set input. So from the table I will show you the table how we have to set. So we have to give input 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this in volt, and the output we will get in millivolt. Don't forget output we will get in millivolt, input will be in volt. So first of all I will set input. My input is green wire, and how you will measure the input and output, since it's AC signal, so you have to use AC millivoltmeter for measuring. Our signal is AC, so we have to use AC millivoltmeter for measuring. So this is my AC millivoltmeter. You have to ground one terminal here like this. You already know you have to ground, and the second by which we will measure our. So as I have told earlier, this wire is my input wire, red wire is my output wire. So first of all I will set input. For setting input I will measure in AC millivoltmeter. How I have to set? I'm setting my input by using is frequency generator. You can see here. You can see it's. So I'm going to set it's on 10 volt. On the 10 volt, I have set it. I'm going to set. You can see here on that or 3 volt. I'm selecting the range 3 volt, and at 1 it will be my 10
1
volt.
volt. 1
1
volt.
volt. On the 3 volt reading, it will be my 1 volt. 1, 2, 3. So it will be my 1 volt reading. Now my input is set. Now
Now check the output by
I have to
connecting
check
this red wire.
by connecting this red wire. I am going to check my output because this is my output at 6.
Now change the range.
I change the range in millivolt region. As you can see here at 30 millivolt or at 10 millivolt. At 10 millivolt, uh, our reading is approx 2.6 or 2. It's
3
3. It's approx 3.
3 to 4 millivolts.
3 to 4 millivolt. So it's correct.
Similarly, we have to take readings like this.
You can see here at 1 volt it's approximately 3. Similarly, I'm going to do it for again second reading. You can see here I'm connecting my input again. Now I will change my input. Now I'm going to change my input. I'm going to change my input 3. I'm going to change my input to we have to set it 1 decibel because it will not going to vary.
Attenuation is not necessary. Just
Okay, so I have to
set it
set.
to 2 volts.
Okay, so
Lower it down.
I have set it at 2 volt. You can see here at 3 volt range I have set it at 2 volt. Then again
Check the output.
this is input wire. Now I'm going to check my output at 6. Output at 6. So for checking output, I'm going to change range at 10. You can see it's approximately 5, nearly 5. And here you can also see at 2 volt it's approximately 5.
Similarly, we will check all the readings.
Similarly, we will take all the readings and we will calculate CMRR. Thank you so much. Namaskar. Very good afternoon to all of you. So today we have a circuit for input offset voltage. So first of all, what we will do? Where is my circuit? Wait. This is our circuit. So we will do our connection clockwise direction. First of all, 3. Here we have 2 resistors, 1K, 1K. Okay, so we have to make connection like this clockwise direction. So how we first of all see here we have 2 resistors, R1, 1K, 1K. So these are 2 resistor of 1K. Here R2. These are we will choose accordingly 100K to 20K, 470K. So R2 here are of order of 100K to 20K, 470K. Okay. So for connection, first we have to do clockwise direction. So 3 to ground, then 3 to 1K. So let's do it. First of all, R2 resistor I will connect 3 to ground. R2 resistor from 3 to ground. Okay, so it's 3 to ground. Okay, so as you can see, I have connected 3 to ground. Now, second connection 3 to 1K resistor. So 3 to 1K resistor.
And other end of 1K to ground.
And other end of 1K to ground. So 1 end to 3K, 3K to here on a junction I have made 3K, and similarly
Directly ground.
or
that
yes, look here.
We have two
Okay.
options.
We have 2 options. You can directly add from 3 to ground and 2 to ground. These 2 resistor you can directly from 3 to ground, 2 to ground. So I have to make 2 resistor directly ground. Okay. So I will directly make it ground. 3 to ground, then again because resistors are same, so again 2 to ground. 2 to ground. As you can see here, 1K is 1 from 2 to ground, 1K is from 3 to ground, and here 3 to ground is this 220k resistor. Now these connections are done. These three resistors. Again, from 2 to 6 I have to add R2, one more R2 from 2 to 6. So one more R2 from 2 to 6, from 2 to 6, one more R2. So I have added one more R2 from 2 to 6. Okay. Now the only thing which is left is power supply, minus negative to 4 plus positive to 7. And don't forget to ground the power supply because it's very necessary. Common should be grounded. Here first ground the common. Here let me ground it. Ground. Then as you can see here, my black wire is negative
12 volt.
minus 12, so it will go to 4, and plus 2 plus wire it will go to 7. So I have 7, this is 7, this is minus 12, this is plus 12. Okay, so this is minus 12 at 4, this is plus 12 at
It's 10.
7.
Now we have to take output
Now we have
from
to take
6.
output from 6 and ground.
And remember that in this case we have to take DC output
DC
from
output.
multimeter.
Yes. So again ground the multimeter and then take the output at 6. So as you can see here, I have connected 470k. So in this case, let me show you the table. It comes like 870, in the range of 800 millivolt. Look here, for 470 it's in the range of 870 millivolt. It's in the millivolt because it's input offset voltage, it should be very minimum. So 870 millivolt, and for 220k 405, for 100k 177. So I have connected 470k, so it should be in the range of 800 millivolt. So let
Now
me
turn on the circuit.
and don't forget to turn on the power supply. Okay, most of the time we don't. Okay, so see here, it's in the range of 850 millivolt approximately.
It's 0.8 volts.
Point
It
8
means 852 millivolts.
millivolts, and it should be in DC. Okay, look, you have to measure in DC, not AC. Okay, so this is the power circuit for input offset voltage. Hope you like it. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.